Hello, thought of some more things, so this is your homework for the week. The strum, try not to use your thumb on the way down. If you're strumming with your thumb, you'll find that you need to hold the rest of your hand out of the way, and that's going to create tension, and you'll be trying to do, or it'll end up flailing around. What you really want to do is strum down on probably this nail. If it's going to hurt you anywhere, I think I used to find when I was younger, if I hadn't played for a while, if I might rip along the top of the nail a little bit. But I don't have good strong nails, and you do. So you're actually just holding your hand really loosely, just holding the fingers in like that. But no, like it's not a grip, no pressure. And you strum down on this, and then back up on the thumbnail. So number one is just try to get that going with a nice steady rhythm. Down, up, down. Well, I'm not going evenly, am I? You can go that way. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So your arm's steady and you're just flopping your wrist that way. But it's just this really light movement, so I'm trying to do it slowly. It's just that. So your hand's quite relaxed in its natural shape, and you've just brought the thumb up to the finger. So it's that. Up, down, up, down, up. So third finger, thumb, third finger, thumb. But I'm not having to move anything, like you're not doing real definite motions, just. So the first thing would be just get going with that. If the fact that it is actually playing an A minor 7th chord, but if you want it to sound better, just put your third finger back on that 3rd fret and give yourself the C chord. But if you don't want to worry about what you're doing up here, you want to get used to the strum, just hold it somewhere that you're not on the strings, and down, up. So the more you can get used to just being nice and rhythmic with that as well, that's a good start. The other thing that you want to do now then, that you know those 3 chords, so the biggest challenge comes in changing between the chords fluently. And that's the hardest thing, and that's where you get all that stuff going on and getting your fingers all tangled up. Same thing applies that I say to my piano students. Go as slowly as you need to get it right. So give yourself 4 beats on each chord. So you're going to have 1, and let's go, if you've been practicing your strum, let's go down, up, down, up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Whoops, 2, 3. It's just my cheat way. Now you may need to go slower than that. Remember that it's more important to be on the new chord at the right beat than it is to get the full value on the one before. So if you're going, 1, 2, 3, 4, now I've got to do the next one, then you're not at the next one on time. So sometimes it means you might be cutting that last beat a bit short. 4, and you're ready, you're there already. See, so 1, 2, watch when my fingers change. 1, 2, 3, getting ready, 4, off, 1. So you're actually doing that change to be back by 1. So go as slowly as you need to get that working for you, and then hopefully you get 1, 2, 4. Sorry, I keep going back with my little finger. If that works for you, do it. That's for whatever works for you to get it back. It will be more a case of what's coming next. When you've got a nice comfortable feel and you've got a nice steady strum, the next thing we'll do will be to mix your strum up a bit and make sure you're right with rhythms. As you know, we're playing C, F, G 7th, and C. I want to give you G as well, because if you remember when we listened to them on the keyboard, the 7th chord has a very distinctive sound. It has its own function. So you won't always be playing the G7th. You might want to play the G. And the G's a bit trickier. We go to the G7th first because it's easier. It works nicer under your fingers. What the G is, so now we had that one, and that one. So we're keeping the first and the third string the same, but we're bringing this one in the middle down 2 frets. So instead of the V going that way, the V's going to go this way. But it means totally different fingering because you have to turn your hand around the other way. So instead of 1 in the middle, 2 up there, and 3 on the outside, you're going to turn it around and have, oh, hang on, how does it work? Yeah, so you'll have 3 up, piano fingering, 2, so your middle finger on the 2nd fret, 1st string. Then your 1st finger is going to come over to the 3rd string on the same fret. And your 3rd finger or your ring finger is going to go on that one in the middle. So we've got 3rd finger, 2nd fret, come across 2 strings, 1st finger, and ring finger in the middle underneath. And then that's your normal G, as opposed to the G7th sound. So it's, you're playing that note differently in the middle. So then what I want you to do is C, 4, F, and it's not as easy a move. Then you've got to come back to, I'm probably making it sound worse than it is because I taught myself to play it upside down. Remember I taught myself when I was 5. And that's a D chord on the guitar, and I still play D backwards on the guitar. So it's not that bad, but you've got to move your fingers and get out of your way a little bit. So once you've got the C, F, G, 7, C, challenge yourself to go C, F, G, C. Okay, so look at how you hold your hand when you strum. Nice steady strum, down, up, and then it's about going as slowly as you need to maintain a constant rhythm so you can change the chords in time. And then as you get used to that, you'll gradually increase your speed and then change your G7 to a G. Let me know if you have any questions. Okay, bye.